If I told you we're going to go and study Christianity as a worldview, and I could guarantee you that at the end of that time, you would say, I want to do that again. That's what Summit Worldview Conference is.
There are three great struggles young adults are facing today. The first one is the question of purpose. What am I supposed to do with my life? What does God want from me? What is His will? The second one is their place. Where are they in life? I mean, if we were to float off down the river like Huckleberry Finn, would anybody even miss us? And then the third question is the question of truth. What is actually true? Everybody's out there making truth claims. How do I know that what I understand to be true about the world is actually true?
Summit is really a place to come and learn how to think.
Knowledge is really key in our faith. Knowing what we believe, knowing how to defend that, knowing what other people believe.
Having this amazing walk with the Creator, a King who loves you despite what you do.
This is what's huge. Rorty and Nietzsche are right. Without God, everything's up in the air.
You've got to study it so it becomes a part of you.
But unfortunately, Christians, we are perceived to be against gay people.
What comes into our minds when we think about God is the most important thing about us.
Relationship is not something God does. Relationship is something God is.
We really focus on that. Time around the table to eat meals together, time at the park playing together, time with mentors, talking with them one-on-one, time in small groups to process through the things you've learned. Because it's in those relationships that truth really takes root.
I think the coolest part of relationships here is that you are like living out your faith alongside other people. And so I think that's one of the biggest things I've taken out of Summit, that faith is a community thing. It's something that you do together with other Christians.
Imagine if you could spend 2 weeks in a place where the best leaders in America would stand before you and challenge you and give you a sense of responsibility for what's going on in the world. And then imagine turning around and realizing you're sitting next to people who are gifted and fun to be around, and they love God, and they're preparing as well to be the sort of leaders who will be the future politicians, the future authors, the future scientists, great moms and dads. And you realize that Summit is more than just an experience of learning in a classroom. It's actually a way to get together with those who will be the future leaders and begin networking and growing with them now.
It's a lifelong experience. It's not just these 2 weeks, it will impact the rest of my life for sure.
Summit's just been a great place. It almost feels like home here.
Whether you come to Colorado, whether you go to Tennessee, whether you go out to LA and Biola and do this, it's going to be fabulous. Trust me, you're going to want to be here. Come to Summit.
This is the one place I tell people. I say, if you're going to do one thing before you go to college, even after you're in college, if you're going to do one thing, you need to come for the 2 weeks at the Summit.
Spend 2 weeks with some of the best and brightest scholars in their fields on every aspect of Christian worldview, from Bible to cultural engagement to other religious systems. I guarantee you won't regret it, and you'll leave smarter, happier, and I think more devoted to Jesus than ever.